Okay, so hey guys, and welcome back to another predictions video. In today's video, I'm going to be predicting the Cara France versus Moreno rematch. If you are new around here though and you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need like the video, and let's get straight into it. So, going into this fight, Cara France is 24-9 with 11 KOs and 3 submissions, and Moreno is 19-6-2 with 3 KOs and 11 submissions. This fight is for the interim flyweight belt. Moreno's last fight was a loss via unanimous decision versus Figueiredo, being the end to their trilogy. Cara France's last fight was a win via unanimous decision versus Askarov. The last time these two faced each other, it ended with Moreno winning via unanimous decision in 2019, but they've decided to run it back because Cara France has rightfully earned himself this interim title fight, as he has just beaten two of the better flyweights, being, well, Garbrandt, who isn't really a flyweight, but he moved down and he's still a well-known fighter, and Askarov. So he rightfully deserved this rematch. This is Cara France's first 5-round fight, well, or at least fight which might go 5 rounds, as he's never been that far before. So it'd be interesting to see what his gas tanks are like. I'm sure it's fine. It's normally good with these flyweight fighters, but it'd be still interesting to see. Cara France is a great striker who is very precise and times his punches very well, as seen when he beat Garbrandt. He doesn't throw with crazy amounts of power, which, I mean, you kind of expect from flyweights. Many of them don't throw crazy amounts of power, but just the way that he lines them up and perfectly times them, which is what he did with Garbrandt just when he dropped him with, I believe it was just a jab. It might have been a hook, I don't know, but he just timed it perfectly well and then dropped him, and then managed to eventually get him out there in the same round. But that was impressive. So he will have to be doing that against Moreno to be able to stand a chance. Also on this card is Lewis versus Pavlovich. Lewis is coming off a loss versus Tuivasa, but I still think Lewis will win via KO in round 2, as Pavlovich has only fought one really credibly, well, one known fighter, one good fighter in the UFC, being Overeem, which he lost, which is his only loss. So obviously these Russians are doing really well in UFC at the moment, but I do think Lewis will be able to get him out there, as most of the time Lewis only really loses to guys in the top like 5 or 6, or yeah, around about that. Obviously, he has in the past lost to worser opponents, but as of recent, he's only really lost against the top 5. So, for Pavlovich to be able to beat him, it will be a tough competition, but we'll have to see. Going back to the Moreno fight, Moreno is the favourite for this fight, but I think that Cara France will win via unanimous decision, because I just think that it's just something different, I suppose. I don't know if Moreno's just seemingly gotten a bit comfortable, and Cara France is somebody that you won't really face in the flyweight division. Somebody that really wants to just keep it on the feet. And I think if he can time some punches well and just keep working him, I don't think Moreno will get knocked out or submitted. At least he's never been knocked out or submitted, which is, to be fair, really impressive. But I think it will just end up going to unanimous decision, as long as Cara France can keep up his energy through these 5 rounds, which obviously, like I said, he's never been to a 5th round before. I think that will be a fight which will go in Cara France's favour. But obviously, if he does win, they might do a 3rd fight depending on how close it is. Obviously, Moreno's 1-0 up at the moment, so that would make it 1-1. But I do think he will end up getting a title fight versus Figueiredo for the flyweight belt, which, to be fair, is probably what Dana White would want, because I doubt he'll want Moreno to be the next in line for like a 4th title fight with Figueiredo. So he probably, and to be fair, Figueiredo probably wants new blood as well. So Cara France, I think, will be that person to give Figueiredo his next test. But yeah, that is it for today. Championship prediction coming tomorrow, so look forward to that. Yeah, if you're new around here though and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like the video if you do need to like the video, and thanks for watching.